Hey, my name is Misha. I'm a second year medical student here at the University of Melbourne and I'm on the Elite Athlete program for triathlon.
Have you always been a triathlete or is it something you got into recently?
I've actually only started doing triathlon for the last 2 years. I'd never really done endurance sports. I played footy and basketball pretty much my entire childhood. So I did that since I was about probably 5. I'd always been a bit of a runner but never particularly good at it. And I thought it kind of looks like a bit of fun, might as well give it a go.
What does a typical week look like for you as a student athlete?
At the moment I'm training about 16 hours a week. So roughly that works out to kind of 2 hours of training a day, usually split between like a ride, run, ride, swim or swim and ride, something like that. On top of that, I'm full-time placement at hospital, so I kind of try to train in the morning, then I'll go to hospital, I'll do my tubes, go on ward rounds, do things like that, scrub into surgeries, and then in the ARV I'll do my second training session for the week, and then usually weekends are a big one.
Do you struggle with time management, or do you think being an athlete has actually made you better at organising your time?
I find that it gives me a lot better balance. When I'm training a lot, I only have so many hours in a day, so it's a lot easier for me to kind of clock in and actually focus and study.
What advice would you give for up-and-coming athletes in terms of, time management, organisation and all of that?
Focus on whatever you're doing at the time. I think it's really easy when you're training to worry about your study and then when you're studying to worry about your training. If you can just have time that you dedicate to one thing at a time, and then likewise when you're kind of socialising, that's just what you're doing.
You are competing in triathlons and you're studying your Doctor of Medicine. Do you have dreams to go full-time pro afterwards?
If I could, that'd be amazing. I'd love to go pro for a while, but I think I'd definitely have to keep a little bit of medicine on the side just to keep me sane and pay for the expensive holidays that we have to have racing. So
at Melbourne Uni we have some gorgeous facilities, hence the Arts track here. Do you enjoy doing your training here?
Yeah, I end up training here quite a bit. I tend to make use of the track a fair bit. We've obviously got the pool just behind us as well in the gym, so I use that a bit. It's right next to Princess Park, so pretty unreal spot for training, to be honest.
Why Melbourne University?
The thing for me with Melbourne University in terms of sport is they've just been so supportive. I knew they had the Elite Athlete program when I started coming here, and that was a huge draw card. And in terms of medicine, it was really a no-brainer for me. We have amazing hospitals, amazing teaching staff, and I didn't really have to think about it, to be honest.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Hopefully then I'll be a doctor. Hopefully I'll graduate and I'll be practicing medicine. That'd be pretty cool. We'll see with triathlon. I mean, I'd like to think I might be competing at the World Champs. Hopefully they're practicing medicine and racing on the world stage a bit.
Look out for him there, everyone. Here we are for our quick coffee break. What is your go-to coffee order?
Hot chocolate only for me.
2 tickets to any concert. Who are you seeing?
Gang of Youths.
Melbourne's summer or Melbourne's winter?
Summer.
Best pre-session snack?
Raisin toast.
Priciest thing you've ever splurged on?
My triathlon bike.
3 things you couldn't live without?
My triathlon bike. Pair of runners. I'm going to say a good book.
Biggest red flag that you look out for?
Not being a triathlete.
1 vice that you wish you could give up?
Triathlon.
If you weren't a triathlete, what sport would you do?
Probably running poorly.
Define yourself in 3 words.
Weird, maybe funny, a little bit obsessive.
Window, middle or aisle seat?
Window, gotta have a view.
Night in or night out?
Day out and then night in.
So what's your favourite cuisine?
Anything Malaysian, anything Singaporean, I'm on.
Favourite country you've been to?
Switzerland did a lot for me. Cheers.
What are 3 things you would tell your younger self?
Have fun with it. When I try and have fun with my study and like my training, that's when I do my best. Make sure you keep kind of good people around you. And then I think probably a third thing is kind of let yourself lean into what you like. I think it's really easy to do what other people want you to do, but if you can kind of focus on just doing what you enjoy and just pursue it to kind of the nth degree and allow yourself to kind of buy into the process, I think that's all I could say, yeah. This has been Misha, Unfiltered.